we talk a lot about weird skies on this channel. Not because I've intentionally made a focus on it. It's just because a lot of the things that we cover is about aliens and UFOs and strange things. And when strange things happen on Earth, a lot of the time, it's in the sky. Okay? I'm not saying that everything in this video is going to be about weird stuff happening in the sky, but a lot of it is. Okay? You're going to see weird stuff going on in the sky, glitches, and some really disturbing stuff that I hope is fake. Okay? But we're going to start off softly with, well, you may have seen it, but these 9 pillars of light found, well, not found, or seen in Japan. Okay? Now, this is a phenomenon known as light pillars, but these look slightly different. And some people are saying, is it the alien invasion that some of us has been predicting for a very long time? Right? I'm not saying me. I think that aliens do exist, and I think that they are out there somewhere. I'm not too sure if this is, but it is very strange. It's not like your normal pillars of light. So basically, the phenomenon is light in the sky can reflect on ice particles, okay, and then obviously those the light reflects on the ice, and it sort of like beams these lights of pillars of lights above and below the clouds, okay, and it looks something like this, but not quite like this. And this is what making people go crazy. Look at this, mate. 9 pillars of light. And this is what I'm saying. It doesn't... I know this is slightly edited, this picture. Okay? You can see that it's slightly edited. Here we go. Here's the original. Right? So, I just find it very, very strange that if this is ice crystals, I don't know why they formulate, or the light formulates hitting up and down. Why not side to side, or just a big blob of crystal? Why is it straight up and down? That's the only question. There must be some sort of logical reason why that happens, right? But isn't it very strange? People are saying that this could be UFOs. I'm not too sure. I'm not convinced. I think it is literally just light pillars. The other explanation could be that it's a reflection of what's going on Earth, ricocheting up into the sky, right? So there's lots of different views on what this could be. But there is another picture that I want to show you. This is actually video footage of other lights in the sky that aren't pillars, mate. Okay, here's this one. There's a few videos like that on the internet. Again, people are saying these are UFOs. I don't think these are UFOs, but what is it? Is it... Right, okay. There's so many things that it could be, right? But I don't know, man. So some people are saying that it's strobe lights. But I would imagine if it's a strobe light coming from like a nightclub or something, yeah? It can literally... It could beam a light up into the sky and flick it back and forward, but they're the same equal space. These light sources are the same space as it travels there. You'd think, right, that if the light started turning this way, the light would end up being longer. And then when it's at the top, it would be a perfect circle. And then, again, longer. But it's the same shape and size as it goes along. That's what makes me think, like, what is this? Where's it coming from? The distance these lights are going. Look at this one. Argentina, May 5th. Same thing. Look at the distance these things are going. Party stage lights, strobe lights. I don't know, mate. Whatever it is, it looks amazing, but I can't see... There must be. Is there another explanation? That's what I'm trying to get at. There could be strobe lights, right? But is there another explanation? Talking about strange lights, we're going to get back into the sky in a second and other weird glitches and stuff. But look at this. This is. It's got to be edited, right?
அருட்பெருஞ்சோதி அருட்பெருஞ்சோதி தனிப்பெருங்கருணை அருட்பெருஞ்சோதி 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 தனிப்பெருங்கருணை அருட்பெருஞ்சோதி 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 தனிப்பெருங்கருணை அருட்பெருஞ்சோதி அருட்பெருஞ்சோதி.
Someone saying here it's a film. This isn't a film. Someone said it's a light source coming from the top shining on him, but nothing else is lit up really. I mean, obviously the glow from him is lighting things up. Let me stop it when it zooms in. Like you can see, he's not. It doesn't look like. I thought maybe he's wearing some sort of space suit, you know, like some tin foil or aluminum, and then the light is being shined on him, and but it's not. It's not even that. This guy's got a cap on of some sort. It's really strange. Puzzling. Right, let's go back in the sky. Just take a look at the sky. All right, that's all I'm going to say. Take a look at the sky. Watch. He's saying he noticed it. Like, okay, my logical head is no way on God's earth is this even real, okay? But it's really good the way that it's been done. It has to be. But he's saying that, like, I don't know. Watch his reaction.
That's a perfect catch.
Like the cameraman doesn't like say something. His reaction is just like. The only thing I'm thinking of is the cameraman noticed what happens when he pans up to the sky. Probably something to do with the ISO setting on his phone, just quickly snapping, right? Because it's trying to keep the focus on him. And then he says to the fisherman, dude, the sky goes crazy when I pan up to it. When you next cast out, just look confused, look up into the sky. That's what I'm thinking, right? I think it's like a sudden ISO change. It's gotta be. Because you're seeing this part here, which, think of it almost like a mirror image. Because the masking on that is incredible, right? If you were to mask that, it's incredible. Let's see it again. Watch here, right? Here is the cloud, and also around here.
That's a perfect catch.
So we've got it. Okay, it's going along here, but it's still here. It's got to be. That's what it is. It has to be, right? A strange thing happened in London, right? Heathrow Airport. I don't know what it is. I've not heard on their news that a aeroplane has crashed or anything like that. I'm probably going to mute this girl's language because it's just effing this, effing that, effing this, essing this, effing that. But check this out. What is that? I've not heard any of this. The only thing I can think of is like is the red arrows or something, or you know, some sort of you know, plane show. But you're not really gonna have a plane show around Heathrow, right? That's probably the number one place not to have an air show, right? Where other planes are trying to take off and land. They could be just throwing Heathrow on there. I'm not too sure. But it's very strange. I don't think it's a UFO. I wish it was in some way, but I don't think it is. Talk about UFOs, mate. I've got to show you this one. This is... this is mad. Look, check this out. Look at the state of this. Is this absolutely real? Is this fake? Where is this? South America and Mexico? Look at it! There's something about this one that just makes me think this could be legit, mate. I don't know what it is. It's just very strange. Look at that, man. Because we've seen, that's a good pause. We've seen this type of thing before when we've looked at UAPs, UFOs. We've seen it, not so much the wings, but we've seen this sort of like manifestation of colour just morphing in and out and stuff. That's weird, man. Okay, this one apparently is really, really old. And I remember seeing it, actually, and I couldn't find out. I was searching high and low. I saw it on the Mindseed video. I sort of scanned through it. I saw his front cover. I was like, whoa, what the hell is that? And I found it. And this is real, apparently. Okay? This is real. It happened in Turkey. I can't remember when. I'm thinking years ago. I think this happened years ago, right? And it's not a rocket, mate. Look at that. It's not a rocket. Look at it. I'm sorry I'm getting a little bit crazy hyped here, but look at it. Look at the state of this. It's like an angel. It's like a Wi-Fi signal. It's like, I don't know. It's some sort of... It's something pulsating. Look at that. Is that a shuttle? Is that a shuttle? And look, it's all around here. It just seems too symmetrical. It just seems too, I don't know, man. It's weird. If that's not a shuttle, I don't know what it is, right? It's pretty damn freaky. I'll tell you that for a start. Trying to break the firmament. There's loads of people talking about this firmament thing. Apparently it was said in the Bible about it as well. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. That's just a rocket launch. Let's have a little look at the reply. No. KNOW. Right. It's CGI. Yeah, just call everything you don't understand CGI. That explains it. That is HARP. Never found serious comments. I don't think anybody knows what it is. Now, talk about things up in the sky. I've got to be honest. This is probably one of the weirdest videos that I've seen before. It is really, really strange, and I can't explain it. The only thing that I can think of is that... Right, well, look, let's see it and I'll explain.
Hey everybody, I just made a video of the sun kind of flashing. And I want you guys to watch this. Now I'm going to use my welding shield.
This is weird, man.
We're going to watch the sun. Now let's count in between those flashes. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That is because that is every 4 seconds. That's legit every 4 seconds. Because I've counted better than him, right? Because his first one goes on for about 2 seconds sometimes, right? That is every 4 seconds. There's a flash that comes from the sun.
It's consistent. Every 4 seconds. Why is the sun flashing like this? Is this even our sun? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what I mean? It's consistent.
Yeah, it is.
Like and share. Get this out. What is this thing? Is this even our sun? And yes, off to the right hand side there, that's all sun or flares or whatever. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. What is going on?
What's going on?
I noticed before the eclipse, I was on a phone call with my buddy and I was like, you notice anything different with the sunlight? It just seemed a little different. And even today, it's a beautiful sunny day. And surprisingly, not a chemtrail in sight.
I've been seeing a lot of things about the sun at the moment, right? People saying that they've launched a fake sun. They're trying to make another sun. They've already made a sun. I've seen footage of sunflowers facing the other way, away from the sun. My view is all that's a load of rubbish. Right? I really think. Right, first of all, the sunflower thing. There's a video going around where the sunflowers are facing the other way. I looked through the comments and there was a farmer in there, right? Where he claimed to be a farmer. And he said that sunflowers do that. They chase the sun, okay? But I think that when they're seeding or the end of their lifespan, they literally face the opposite way. That's what they do. They all do that. Okay, I was like, okay. Let me just quickly Google that. Okay, only until they are harvested, they will face only east. So there you go. All right. This particular video, I think that what he's seeing is again the camera, his phone. I think that there's a setting on his phone that tries to see something or focus, or again about the light, like using ISO in the camera, and when it doesn't work, it just tries every 4 seconds. It tries to zoom in, 4 seconds, boom. Boom. That's what it does. It's the camera. I think that if he put that on and looked up in the sky, it wouldn't flash. I think that the only thing he's seeing there is because of the camera. That's my theory. What do you think? Now, I've seen also, apparently there's 3 countries, I think, that have already made some sort of artificial sun. Imagine trying to launch a sun and to cover up the original sun. I don't know. I think it's just a little bit too far-fetched. I think, like, I'm willing to stretch a little bit on things, you know? But having a fake sun that they swapped just on the eclipse, I don't know. I wanted to show you because there's a lot of things going on about the sun at the moment, right? Now I want to show you a couple of weird glitches, and then right at the end something very, very worrying. Okay, now check out these glitches. Like the cat lovers out there, what would you do if you saw your cat do this?
What the fuck? Yo, you good?
Mate, that is so strange. Look at his foot as well.
What the fuck? Yo, you good?
What is all that about? I had a cat when I was a kid. And yeah, cats can just stop and stare, but this is on another level, man.
What the fuck? Yo, you good?
That's so strange. And check this one out. This one's breaking the internet at the moment. Yeah, look.
What the fuck? No, literally.
Wait.
What the fuck is
Babe,
going
stop
on?
cussing. Wait, she's not moving at all.
That's what I'm saying. What is going on here?
This has got to be
What is
some
she
sort of
looking at?
prank.
What is she doing?
But look how she's holding herself. Look at the...
That's
Now-
actually really
That's very
concerning.
creepy. I don't know what's going on here. Look, is no one seeing this? What is going on? Look, even
That's
looking.
crazy.
No, she's looking. Look. Oh. What?
What?
What the fuck?
Now, I think this isn't masking. This isn't like CGI. This isn't anything fake going on computer-wise. Because when she starts moving, she literally tries to find her balance. If you watch, she tries to find her balance, and this foot starts going over here just to try to reset her movement, right? I would be a little bit skeptical if she was in mid-flow walking. Like, you know, she was literally... That carried on moving perfectly, you know? I would have been a little bit more skeptical. But this... She legit is there. The wind is blowing the shirt.
Wait.
What the fuck is
Babe,
going
stop
on?
cussing. Wait, she's not moving at all.
That's what I'm saying. What is going on here?
There's got to...
What is she looking at?
What is she doing?
How does she... These guys are either in on it, right? And she knows that she's being recorded right now. Or she's doing this out of her own accord.
That's actually really
That's
concerning.
very creepy. I don't know what's going on here. Look, it's no one's
And this guy, he's walked from somewhere. He must have spotted her going, what the actual F are you doing, love?
seeing this.
Why is he not...
Look, even
That's
looking.
crazy.
No, she's looking. Look.
Watch the balance. She's already started the balance.
What?
What?
That is just ridiculous, mate. That is ridiculous. Okay? So there's a nice little glitch for you. Here's another weird glitch. This is either somebody that is worked out that a phone's got a camera on it, or she's mental, or this is a glitch. I don't know what's going on. Or she's just having fun. Could be just having fun. Look at this.
Woman stuck in a loop.
Look at this smile.
Woman stuck in a
How mental is that? That is so weird. That camera's on too. And she's dead still. She must have been doing that for a lot longer than that as well, because if you notice, this
woman stuck in a loop.
this person had to get out a phone, click on to record, start recording. So she's been doing this for at least a few seconds beforehand. Right, now let's get into something a little concerning for me, right? I was going to show you some crazy weather that's going on in the United States of America, baby. But I thought I'd just show you crazy food. This can't be right. Can someone please explain to me what the actual F is going on here, mate? This is worrying. This is really, really worrying. Look. That is a watermelon. You're trying to tell me that's a watermelon. Have you ever broken a watermelon? Even if it's old, right? Watermelons don't... They're not made from rubber. It looks like one, but it ain't. If you put your thumb in that, it would squish right through. Look! And this is, mate, I stopped it after this one. I thought, okay, you guys have got to see this. Check out this banana. No way, man.
That she opened the banana, that she thinks that these are not real bananas. We got it from the supermarket, but when she opens it and she breaks it in half, it gets very tough and doesn't really break.
Look!
And when it pulls,
No!
it's like it's glue. It's
No!
very tight and doughy. I've never...
Mate, that ain't a banana. I would never eat that. I would never eat that. I saw once a video of someone making a lettuce. And it looked like apple juice being poured on like oil of some sort, right? It was just doing that out of a bottle. And then it was almost like making pancakes. And then he picked it up and it was like a leaf and he kept on folding it in a particular way. It was just like an iceberg lettuce. Crazy. It might even be on this because this is where I stopped.
Ever seen a banana?
So I bought a watermelon from what's it called? Sam's. And I cut it and I was cutting it and this is what I found inside. I don't even
Now I know that when watermelons get old, they can get a little bit more rigid, right?
something they created in my lab. What the heck is this? It's an alien thing. This was my watermelon from Sam's.
That just looked a little bit weird inside. What's this?
They trying to kill us, man.
That's supposed to be a watermelon?
We gotta start growing our own fruit.
I've seen the ones that blow up as well, right? Where they started cutting it. And apparently that's quite normal. If a watermelon isn't opened and it starts going past its sell-by date, they can just build up gases inside and just explode.
This shit from Sam's Club, man. Shit. You see this shit, bro?
So, I was on Instagram, I believe, and there was this man who was talking about Walmart selling fake watermelons. I had already purchased mine, but I hadn't cut it, so I was curious to find out this morning. And I have to agree, there's something that is disgusting. Absolutely not. What is this?
Oh, look at it's like jelly. But see, it looks fine until you start prodding it. Let me try and find that the lettuce. Look at this, mate. Look at this. Look at this. This is the liquid. Look. Nah. Oh my god, mate. Oh my god. White, green. Is this... Oh my god. I hope this is just showing you how fake lettuce for like for movie sets, like props, are made, and you're legit not eating this. She seems quite happy to be making fake lettuce right now. Tell me what you think of these things. Are they like CGI, fake, real? Like, what's going on in the world right now? What do you think about those glitches? So if you like what you see, please make sure that you subscribe, mate, because we're going to do, as always, more of this and more of the UFOs, more of the aliens, more of the paranormal reactions, okay? Anyway, thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.